facts are there that very simply the corporate investigations team looked at the log that's a summary of the call. We have got clear records of an interaction that lasted through the call and the summary of that call and of 29 minutes. That summary then goes to the corporate investigations team, passed by audience services, and they assessed it, Sarah, exactly as you say.
Okay, and in that summary, in the information that the BBC became aware of at that stage, was it clear that, as the family have suggested, that there were contacts made and they dated back 3 years from when the child was 20?
I cannot get into specifics. What I would say is it was clearly serious allegations, because they were serious because we gave them to the corporate investigations team decided to push forward and investigate the case.
Okay.
So this
seems weird.
But it's important, Sarah, just if I may, it's very important that the team saw them as serious allegations.
Okay, which seems so weird as to why the presenter was only spoken to on July the 6th.
Let's talk about that for a minute, because I think that is a really important point, which is if you've got an allegation coming into a corporate investigations team, and I think you need to balance the concerns of duty of care, privacy, all those things I've talked about. I don't think you take that complaint direct to a presenter. If you just work that through, if anything that comes through or any call that hasn't been verified just gets brought in front of someone, what I would say is it is important at that point. I think this is right to validate that, to have our, not just the audience services team, but the specialists talk to that individual, understand their concerns and go through that process. I think that's essential before you take it further.
But there were only 2 attempts made to contact the family, one by email, one by phone. Does that seem fine to you?
I think one of the things I've said today is I think that is a fair question. And as Director General, I want to make sure and look at a couple of things, actually. The first thing is immediately, do we raise the red flags quick enough on complaints of this nature? And the second is the processes and protocols. There may well be some learnings from this case.